Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very happy. His blue coat shone in the sun, he was right on time, and all around his branch line the countryside seemed prettier than ever before. My branch is the pride of the line, wouldn't you say, Percy? Yes, Thomas, of course, but what, Percy? Out with it. Well, there is another engine with the famous branch line, too. Who? Where? His name is Stepney. He lives far away, but the Fat Controller says he's going to visit us. When? Oh, someday. And Percy hurried away. Meanwhile, far away, a little engine steadily puffed through the hills of the Bluebell Valley. His name was Stepney. His line isn't very long, which made him sad. Later, he spoke to his driver. Everyone's been so kind, but my line is so short that I do miss a good long run. You know, Stepney, I feel the exact same way. I'm pretty sure I can speak to the manager about this. I hope he understands. Stepney soon discovered that he did. Guess what, Stepney? Sir Topham Hatt has invited us to visit the other engines on his own railway. The manager agreed. It'll be a really long run to get there. Then we'll make the best of it. And they set off next morning. Later on at the big station, everyone was talking about Stepney. He runs a famous branch line. Did you know that? He may be famous, but my branch line's the first on the line. Everyone knows that too. And he puffed away. Look! Why have they all come? There's no train due yet. But Percy was wrong. The signal dropped, and from far away an engine whistled. Here he comes! Stepney puffed proudly through the junction. Everyone was pleased to see him. I hope you meet Thomas too. You both have branch lines to be proud of. Then Stepney puffed off to help duck shunt coaches in the yard. They worked happily together all afternoon. At last Thomas arrived. Sorry, can't talk. It's my last branch line train. Mustn't be late. He was hardly out of sight when the engines heard shouting at the station. Moments later came the alarm. Stop all trains. The signalman answered the telephone. A special, is it? Ah, I see. Thomas was impatient. Why are we waiting? My passengers are being delayed. Sorry, Thomas. We're being shunted to allow another train to pass. Soon they heard an unfamiliar puffing sound. There was Stepney with headlamps swaying and whistle blowing. He gathered speed and disappeared. Well, bust my boiler. Next morning he was still fuming. Shunted, and on my own branch too. It's a disgrace. I'm sorry. I was a special. Why? An important passenger came just as you left. He ordered a special train and Duck let me take it. We had a splendid run, but it can make an engine nervous not to know the line, especially someone who knows it like me. Exactly. You're such an expert. Thomas felt much better. He couldn't be cross anymore, and began telling Stepney all about his branch line.